Hi, Shannon from Dynamic Transit. I'm standing next to this big yellow Peterbilt that needs a driver. So if you've got 12 months experience in the last 3 years, no serious moving violations in the last 3 years, no more than 3 tickets in the last 3 years, we need to talk. As you can see, I'm standing next to 406, and 406 has got one of those pretty Texas star bumpers on it. Once you've been with Dynamic for 6 months, we're willing to work with you through the shop to get you some accessories on your truck, whether you want some chicken lights, maybe a drop visor, Texas bumper. After 6 months employment with Dynamic Transit, talk to the shop, see what kind of options are available for the model that you're driving for us. Now, most companies don't run 389s. And if you're thinking about coming to us, you need to ask yourself a couple of questions about our trucks. We only have 10-speed manual transmissions. If you're comfortable with one of those, then yes, we can talk to you. If you have an automatic restriction on your license, we are not going to be the company for you. We only have the manual 10 speeds. The other thing about our trucks is they are the 389 long-nose Peterbilt hoods. That means there's a whole lot out in front of you. If you've never driven one, maybe you should stop by the Peterbilt dealership and sit up in one and see how you feel. You like it, you think it's a good fit for you, give us a call. As you can see, we have a refrigerator in our truck that comes from Peterbilt already mounted. We have the extra cabinet over here that holds the microwave for you, really close to the inverter so that you can plug it in underneath that bunk. When you can't be at home, we want to make your truck as close to home as possible so that you're comfortable. We want you in that seat making those miles, but we all have to sleep and we all have to eat. Let's make it a little bit closer to home for you. As you can see, Dynamic Transit's company trucks do not look like your normal company trucks. We keep the gauges on our dash. We want our drivers informed on what their truck is doing so that they know safe operations. They can manage it and work with the shop if there are any problems. We do the tilt steering wheel. We have clean windshields. The only thing we put up in there is we have our dash cam. That is for your protection and safety, just like the PeopleNet cameras out there on the side of the hood. As you can see, a Dynamic truck is not plain Jane. We definitely have gauges to keep you informed of your equipment and how it's operating. We make sure that you have that Bluetooth stereo so that you can hook up your music for keeping you going down that road. Dynamic Transit is definitely a firm believer in safety. We also want to make sure that you're protected as well. We do have a dash cam and cameras on those hood mirrors that show you on the display what's beside your trailer when you turn that turn signal on. That way you know before you change that lane whether or not there's anybody next to you. Very important. We work hard to make sure that your truck is kept in top-notch shape. That involves you communicating with the shop if there are any problems and making sure that you are telling them when you're in the yard so that they can get it taken care of. Now don't forget, if it's really important, you got to get it done on the road. Give us a call at Dynamic Transit and have a dynamic day. Department in Granite City is top-notch. They work hard to make sure that your truck is always ready for whatever. It's always fun when somebody's in the truck that doesn't know what an APU is and it kicks on underneath them. Y'all missed Mandy's face.